How did today go? And did you walk away with anything?
Yeah, I shot a buck.
Shot a buck. There you go. In case anyone, of course, when you say you shot a buck, everyone wants to know, like how big's the buck, things like that. So I happen to see this down here, right here. Where is it? This is one of the antlers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so walk me through it.
The hunting grounds was looking great. We've really done some nice work. We moved the deer stand closer to the game trail, which I was excited about. But yeah, I was excited. I'm still looking forward to doing more.
Walk me through today. So we did a morning hunt, not an evening hunt. We just did this morning.
Well, it was really quiet, and we didn't see a peep, nothing. It was so quiet, you could hear the leaves hitting the ground, and that was it. It was just nothing was happening. So I don't know. Well, we were getting bored, and he said, "Hey, why don't we stretch our legs?" And
yeah, I was thinking about breakfast. That's where I was at that point. But so I've hunted enough years that I know that you just got to put in the time and the patience, even though you don't feel like it. So I was like trying to be disciplined, but truth be told, I was like, let's go get some bacon and eggs. So we stand up, and
well, we hang the crossbow up. That's how.
That's true.
That's how done we were.
No, safety. Just being
safety.
safe.
Yeah, you don't want to swing it.
Hang it up. We were tired of holding it. We've been holding it for hours.
Yeah. So I'm not paying attention. We hang the thing up. I look down. We're getting ready to lift the seat up so I have more room to stand.
Mm-hmm.
And right as I lift it up, I look up and there's a buck walking down the trail.
Yeah. How far away would you say?
Less than 20 yards. It was right on top of us.
So I grabbed the crossbow down, and because we shoot with the scope cam, I mean, I know that when you see a deer and you're trying to get the whole thing fired up, it's not easy for just to hand it to somebody. So I open up the phone, unlock it, whatever, turn it on camera, get the whole thing, hand it to Matt, zoom it in. I do everything other than hit record. But I thought, to be honest, I don't know how much I'd seen the deer at that point. I think I looked over for just a second, caught a glimpse, and was like, oh, okay, I see why you're bumping into me. You're hitting me. And I'm like, okay, I get it now. So, but other than that, I don't think I'd really seen the deer. So I hand you the thing with all the stuff ready other than that, and then I'm trying to get all my other cameras ready. Which, by the way, I watched the video from the GoPro.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay.
It's super good. So
I don't. Crazy guys, last year, you got one clip of me, and I'm like,
hey, I can't help your eyes. Your eyes are your eyes. Your eyes are your eyes. You're responsible for them.
I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled, and then that's the only thing I made in the last year's video.
Well, if you want me to, I'll try to do some editing tricks to fix your eyes this year, if that's what you want me to do. So you get him in your sights. He's kind of turning away from you. Blammo.
I let loose.
Let loose. It was awesome. So when you pulled the trigger, did you know that you hit him?
Yeah. Yeah. It stuck right in him, and then he took off running, and I could see, because the bolt was lit up, so you can see it in the videos.
Yeah, we got the illuminated knock, so you could see him just take off through the woods.
He takes off running with this thing sticking out of the side, and I'm like, at first I was like, oh man, I just injured him because I hit him a little lower than I was planning on hitting him, and so I was like, oh no, he's just gonna be running around with this thing lit up, Anyway, that's not what happened though. He took a couple of leaps, 1, 2, 3. He stopped, and then just fell over.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So he falls over, and I think I was so excited for you, I gave you a little hug.
That was the first time you ever hugged me.
No, it isn't.
Got him, dude.
Well, it was a good reason to hug you. Anyway, so he falls over, so we go down and we're taking a look, and so the other thing I want Matt to learn the steps of deer hunting. I'm happy to take him, but I want him to learn all this stuff himself. So even though we kind of saw him fall over, looking at him, I wanted him to track the blood and see where it was. So we walked down there and talk about what you saw, initially trying to figure out where he was actually at.
Well, yeah, the first thing I saw, because I saw him fall down, I'm like, oh, he's over there, and I could have wandered around for hours probably, but you can't gauge distance as well as you think. At least I can. So we get down to the bottom and we find a little spot where he took off. So all this dirt's been kicked up, and then there's just like, it looks like paint because it's so bright. And I just followed the trail until he was within, a couple of yards. I could see him.
It was easy. That was like the easiest blood trail I think I've ever followed. It's pretty awesome. Broadheads did their job. So yeah, we get down there, and he's not bad size for being a spike buck. I don't know, he's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
He's very heavy. So dragging a deer, did you feel like you might have an aneurysm or a heart attack at any point?
Nah, it just, my legs were burning a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was like, what, this is part of it, you just gotta, what am I gonna do, just leave all that meat out there? Like, I'm gonna take it. But
No.
it reminded me of,
It's easier. Oh, what it remind you of?
What? Oregon Trail. When you shoot too much meat and then you couldn't drag it back to your...
Did that happen?
Yeah, you shoot like 3 buffalo and you can only take like 200 pounds with you. You're like, oh.
Is that from the game or like something you read? Oh, the game. I gotcha. I didn't play that game very much. It sucked. It lost every time. I always got whatever.
Dysentery.
Yeah, and died.
3 of my kids always drowned in the river.
Oh, so what I was thinking of was the scene in the Alaska movie, Into the Wild. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And he shoots like a moose or something, and he's like, I think if I remember right, it's been like 15 years since I've seen the movie. I think he shoots it with a .22, and he goes back to get the meat, and flies or maggots have like ruined it all because what you were saying, like you can't carry it all back. Anyway, this was just a spike buck. It's not a moose or 3 buffalo. Anyway.
But whatever.
Yeah, I get it. You set your purse down. You set your purse down and you did it. Anyway, so how about the processing? Cutting it all up. What do you think about that?
You learn something about yourself. I know this is probably like everybody that hunts is probably like, yeah, no kidding, whatever, this is dumb, but for somebody who's done it for the first time, like, there's something like primal that, like, when you're doing this, like, we all eat and, life consumes life regardless of you eat plants or animals or whatever, it doesn't matter, but when you have to do it yourself, there's like a certain, I don't know, primal instinct that kicks in, so it makes it even something you didn't think you'd ever do. Like you can do something like that.
So what are you most excited about, like now, food-wise, stuff like that? So we got all the meat, we limbed it out. It's all in a cooler on ice. We'll go through kind of the packaging and labeling in the next couple days. What's your plans?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to look up some recipes and try to find something that would go good. But something, pair it with the right wine or some nice beers or something. But I'm excited about cooking it and sharing it with people, really. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's fulfilling. Sharing, like, everything you talked about, hunting your own animal and providing your own food and all that stuff. That's like half of it. The other half is then sharing it with loved ones, family, friends, things like that, and just, I don't know what part's better. Congratulations, big deal.
Nice.